Hey everybody, Nowhere Homesteady. I'm on the Levee Trail in Lawrence, Kansas. This is right next to the Kansas River. Just riding a bike and enjoying it. I think I am, I don't know, 5 or 6 miles in at this point. I'm at the other end of the railroad tracks here at the road where the entrance to the mountain bike trail is. And I am basically trying to do the whole trail. The trail is 10 miles, but I've got a motivation. I'm setting the power curve. So I've adjusted the power curve on my bike to go all the way to 0 to 9, so I can get 10% increments all the way to the top 99%, which is what the computer will do. So I am trying to ride in the top gear as fast as I can in about a middle of the power curve, just to see what the battery life is like from one end to the other. So yeah, that's it for the moment. I'll take you along, and we'll see what else we can find. All right. Sure is pretty out here. This handlebar mirror has come in handy too. Really grateful I picked that up. So this is kind of, I guess, the top of the levee. There's a mountain bike trail over there. It runs all the way back to 24 up here in Lawrence. So, all right, I'll check back in on the later. Rolling along, keeping the power curve at about 5. Trying to maintain 19-20 miles an hour. Keep the speed up. You can see, still full battery. So, it's a great bike. All right, back to it. The end of the line is right up here. I was closer than I thought I was to the end. There's a train. Check that out, y'all. That's cool. All right. All right. There's the end of the track. Catching the Union Pacific on the way, or en route to somewhere. I've done, I think, 15 miles even now. I'm about halfway down, and with the power curve again at about 5 or 6, so that's 50%. Mostly 40. I only kicked it up to 50% a couple of times. Anyway, that's it. All right, time to do the return trip, the return 5 miles. Get back to the truck, get hydrated again, and see what's left in store for the day. Talk to y'all in a bit. Okay, everybody. Well, that about wraps it up. I just finished doing, I guess it was just over 21 miles on the Levee Trail in Leavenworth, Kansas. For anybody following along on my journey, weight loss journey, I mentioned at the last video, the first one really, I guess, for the channel, that I bought this thing in order to help me lose weight. I was not on camera for that video, but just being transparent. This is what I look like. This is who I am, and this is where I am at this stage in this journey. So just wanted to share that. The bike did phenomenally. It holds me, of course, and yeah, the bike holds me, and it does really, really well. I felt really comfortable, really confident. I was averaging, according to the Fitbit, probably 16.5 miles an hour. I was trying to keep it to around 19 to 20 at half power, and as of right now, we have about half the battery power life left on the battery of this thing. So just to put that in perspective, this can carry me 345 344, 345, and do 21 miles with 40 to 40% power realistically on the rear motor from the controller, and maintain a speed of 19 to 20 miles an hour, and still have 2.5 to 3 or so of the battery bars out of 5, which are what it shows. The Himiway unfortunately does not show an actual percentage, so I have to go by based on the bars. But when I was on it with the power setting where it was, and I was doing the last mile, it said I had 2 battery bars left. Now it's showing 3, but that's because the battery cooled down. I have not run it. If I were to get back on it, I'd have 2 bars, no doubt. And down to 1 bar in short order. So that track is a pretty flat track. Gives me a good baseline to get an idea of how far this thing can carry me at a reasonable power level while still trying to maintain speed in the heat. And that's another thing, is that up here today in the middle of nowhere, Kansas, it's almost 90, well, it's about 86, 87 degrees, I would say. That's what I was riding in full sun, no cloud cover. It was just bright and no shade at all. So very hot conditions to be doing this, but it worked. It was successful. And just for anybody else following along on the journey, I'll just say that I've already dropped 1 pant size, have pulled my belt in another notch, which is really saying something to me. It tells me I'm on the right track. It tells me this is working. This is a solution for me. And even though my left knee is messed up, I'm pigeon-toed, and you know, my left foot has plantar fasciitis, and I have a hard time putting weight on it, that I can do this. So the point is, get out there and do something. Maybe my journey will bless somebody else and motivate somebody else into doing this too. But just know that you can, that it's possible, and use whatever means that you have in order to accomplish your goals. That's my motivational thing for the day. So yeah, I guess that's it for now, and thank you for coming along. And I guess like and subscribe if you would, please. It would help me out, help the channel. I would like to grow this and see where it goes, if nothing else, just to share my story with the world, and hopefully benefit or motivate somebody else to do better themselves. So thanks, and yeah, stay active. Y'all take care.